evening.
Bonsoir.
Buenos tardes.
Guten Abend.
Kalispera.
And buonasera. How refreshing to hear other languages, you might be saying to yourself. Or perhaps you're wondering, why foreign greetings? Isn't just plain old good evening sufficient? What's going on? Who are these silly show-offs?
Of course we are not silly show-offs. In fact, we are concerned language teachers. I'm Polly.
And I'm Glock, and we both fervently believe that all plain good evening is no longer sufficient in our modern, multilingual, cosmopolitan world of international travel, instant global communication in Italian restaurants.
And to make the most from this babbling maelstrom, you'll need to make yourself understood by people from other countries.
Now the English have something of reputation, haven't they, Polly?
Yes, Glot, I'm afraid they have. And that's why we're here. The polyglot mission to the monoglot English.
Now, at school we try to learn other languages, but of course languages don't just learn our textbooks. Many people actually use them in everyday life. So what happens when you encounter real foreigners using real foreign languages?
And it's no good hiding behind your triple-starred A grades with extra toppings of distinction. Can you handle actual foreigners in the flesh? Well, to forearm you for the future, we put together a series of short language lessons to demonstrate what you should do in the event of an encounter abroad.
Yes, indeed, Polly. We want to take you away from stereotypes of classroom and cliché and comedy sketch show to give you an idea what it's like to meet an authentic European.
That's right. For those awkward moments when English just doesn't seem to be enough. For example, you might find yourself in France one day and in urgent need of a railway station.
Champs-Élysées, aux Champs-Élysées.
Excusez-moi, monsieur. Est-ce que vous parlez anglais?
Oui, un peu.
Good. Then give me some indication of how one would walk, hence to the railway station.
Oh, bien. I usually walk like this. Aux Champs-Élysées.
Like this.
Oh oui, comme ça. Aux Champs-Élysées.
But what if the Frenchman speaks no English?
Yes, Polly, what should you do then?
The railway station, please.
Anglais. Non, je regrette.
Well, the best thing to do in this case is to keep on speaking until she understands. The railway station? Where is the railway station?
And speak more loudly.
The railway station? And still more loudly. Monsieur le Frenchman. How do I get to the railway station? Please?
Until eventually he shows you.
Lesson 2, how to speak to an Italian. How to speak to an Italian.
Buongiorno. Parla inglese?
Si, molto bene. I am many times in Great Britain watching the English losing their football. I think they lose many games.
Really? The railway station, please. How do I get to the railway station? No capisco, signor. What is wrong? Why can't the Italian understand?
Is he very stupid?
No, Glot. But she is confused. You see, when Italians speak, they use their whole body to express what they are feeling, while this Englishman is barely using her mouth. Let's watch it again in slow motion. Watch how expressively the Italian moves.
And how stiff and still the Englishman. How can you expect this comic meaning clearly? Now this is how you should address in Italian.
How can I please know the right way to the railway station?
Estás una febbre. Ah, le primo edito alle o no, alla seconda primo e alla titolo era alla pizza, oh.
Lesson 3. Speaking to a German. Speaking to a German.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag, mein Herr, wie geht's dir in?
Jawohl. Sprechen Sie English?
Yeah, of course.
Good. Then could you please tell me the way to the railway station?
We tell.
What is the problem now?
Well, Plot, when speaking to a German, it is polite to put as many verbs at the end of the sentence as you can. For example, how can I get to the railway station from here correct direction to be able to find me? Oh, and it helps if you offer him a large sausage.
Schönen Dank, das ist Hamen Buschauer at the railway station, most quickly available. I now to do a point direct you to stately Wach. Bitteschön, Dankeschön,
Bitteschön.
Bitteschön.
Lesson 4. How to make yourself understood by a Spaniard. How to make yourself understood by a Spaniard.
Buenos días. ¿Habla inglés? Sí, señor. Muy bien. Good. Then please tell me the way to the railway station. Get? The way to the railway station, old chap. Por favor.
No comprendo, señor.
This time, the Englishman is making a different mistake.
Listen to me, Polly. To speak to a Spaniard, you must use your throat. Chicken like this.
Can you please tell me the way to the railway station?
Así es la estación tan there.
Down there? How can station be down there?
It's the underground station, señor. Sí?
See.
Lesson 5. Speaking to the Swiss. Speaking to the Swiss.
Hello, I am from Switzerland.
Good. Is there a railway station anywhere in your country?
Hello, I am from Switzerland.
Yes, yes. Railway station anywhere?
Hello.
What should you always do when speaking to a Swiss?
You're not here.
Is to yodel happily. A train anywhere.
You're not here. You want to know where is the railway station?
Yes.
So do I. Let's go looking together through the steep mountains and to the green pastures, to the bloom and edelweiss and the Fräulein Mitte goats and bells. You're not here.
Lesson 6. Russians. Russians.
Now, I'm afraid Russians can be quite difficult to understand.
The swallows have not yet departed this year, though the harvest has long been gathered.
Is that so? The railway station?
Whilst the teeny cows enjoy the lush green grass beside the swollen river.
Now, Russians, you see, like to speak cryptically and in poetic metaphor.
So when in Moscow, let yourself go, metaphorically.
The eagle flies high before catching its prey.
Even when the setting sun bathes the mountain in the rose pink.
Whilst the timid hear the howls of the wolves in the forest.
Turn left at the end of the street.
Спасибо. До свидания.
Lesson 7. Approaching an unhappy foreigner with tact. Approaching an unhappy foreigner with tact.
Occasionally, in any country, you may come across someone who appears to be a little glum. Let us call this person the unhappy foreigner. The railway station, please.
You want to take a train
That's the general idea.
and leave this godforsaken country?
Well, I shouldn't put it quite like that.
Everyone wants to flee with this wretched down-trodden land. There's no hope. Only the old and the sick and the poor remains.
Well,
And the rats.
yes, it's very tough, I know. Where is the train?
Country is destitute. Famine and the disease scourge the people. War threatens from the east. My wife's cooking has become uneatable. And now you're talking of railway station?
You must show that you appreciate the problem besetting the unhappy foreigner.
Greetings. Poor, exploited, downtrodden man of the soil. I understand that your country is destitute. Famine and disease scourge the people. War threatens from the east. And the cooking of someone you love is deteriorating rapidly. It is therefore unlikely that there is an operational railway station anywhere nearby.
What you say? What? You insult my country. Yes, we are poor and downtrodden, but at least we have the dignity of our own railway. Why? There's a station only 100 kilometers down the road. Come, I'll show you in my tractor.
Asking for directions in a police state. Once can be too often.
In some countries, citizens may be reported to the police for helping strangers.
See the fear on this poor, persecuted person's face as the Englishman asks them what you think is a harmless information.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. All I want to know is where the railway station is.
You must not speak of such things on the street, or off the street,
Sorry.
or beneath.
Well, do you have at least a map I may borrow?
There's no map here. It is forbidden. There's danger.
So show some tact and let your helpful locals stay out of prison.
The weather is surprisingly clement for this time of year.
I have a cousin who knows people in the railway industry. They will take you somewhere outside the city. From there's others, I cannot say who, will take you to a charming rural station with its own station master. It's a beautiful Joseph. Dashing. But no photographs.
Say no more. Words are the witnesses of the prosecution. Safest is silence. Mum's the word.
So then, Mom, meet me here at 1947. But be careful. In my country, there's a saying. Many buy tickets, but few find the correct platform.
Now what? Tell us about Englishmen with funny accents.
Well, the fact is there are many ways of speaking English. And since the pronunciation varies widely, you may sometimes find it difficult to understand the folk who just lives in the next block.
Shall we hear an example, Glot?
Aye, Polly, let's do just that.
My good man, I wish to return to London with all haste, yet being unfamiliar with this locality and having no useful map to hand, I'm in need of your assistance to find the nearest railway station. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. What should our train-seeking traveler do, Glot?
Never leave home, Paul.
Hey, can you stop it? Get off me!
Lesson 11. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
For our final lesson, let us consider the problems that may arise concerning communication with an extraterrestrial. Excuse me, passing alien. Could you please tell me the directions to get to the intergalactic, interdimensional, hyperspatial space puzzle?
Zib, zuba, zub, zib, zan.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Zone.
In fact, this alien is just trying it on.
Yes, Polly, this thing is extraterrestrial fool.
Have you ever come across an alien who can't speak English, Glot?
Yes, of course, Polly. We know from sources like Star Trek and Doctor Who, all intelligent life forms can speak good and sometimes meaningful English.
And American. How do I get to the interdimensional planet Zilgon? I heard that all ferries departing for Zilgon depart somewhere on this dusty and rather featureless plain.
Zidi, zozo.
It's no use. I imagine you don't speak English, do you?
Czar.
Space ferry? For the planet Zilgon in Galactic Sector 4?
Yes, I know where Zilgon is. I am an alien, you know. Turn left at the next crater, then go on the great boulder. You cannot miss it.
Thank you. You oddly anthropomorphic and thankfully anglophonic entity. I would like to take this opportunity to wish the whole of your race peace and prosperity and a future in which we never have to destroy each other's planets ever again.
Zug, zug, zug.
So we trust the next time you encounter a foreigner,
You'll always get your message across.
and it's goodbye from me, Polly.
And from me, Glock.